I'm so proud of the research elements that populate our campus. It's hard to single out one group because there are so many. But one person I think that we're very proud of is Joaquin Espinosa, who's the Cernic Center Director. It's a group that studies syndrome from childhood to adulthood and also dissects the syndrome from the molecular elements to the clinical manifestations. And it's an investigation that spins off so many interesting research corollaries that I think it just highlights the excellence of our campus in so many different ways.
What comes to mind immediately is a newly awarded grant to Dr. Lee Newman and Dr. Lily Tenney, who recently received a grant from the Centers for Disease Control, from NIOSH specifically, for a new center. They're part of a national cohort of centers that have been funded, and it's a real honor to be part of that program. This particular project has collaborators from Colorado State, has collaborators within our community, and also within our cancer centers. So multidisciplinary, multi-campus, and multi-school.
What I picked out to highlight was work from one of our junior faculty, Dr. Devitha Nair. And she's come up with a coating that she can place on a tooth. It's a photo-activated coating that can eliminate the biofilm, the bacteria that's set down on your teeth, and that's what's responsible for dental cavities, caries. This has great prospect in both home care as well as in-office visits, and could definitely take a big chunk out of the rampant caries that we see in many populations.
Two projects that I wanted to highlight today illustrate the unique blend of basic and translational research that we have in the school. The first is highly topical and focuses on COVID-19. Protein structure and stability has always been a focus of research in the school. Recent work by Dr. Krishna Mallela has provided new insights in how mutations in SARS-CoV-2, the virus responsible for the COVID-19 pandemic, drives virus stability, virus infectivity, and importantly, the ability of the virus to evade antibody response. The second project highlights our work in drug discovery and development. The acquisition of new high-throughput screening and imaging infrastructure is a major step forward for the school, the campus, and the state. Dr. Dan LaBarbera will oversee this new infrastructure, which will also serve as the cornerstone of a new campus center in drug discovery.
So there's actually many things that I'm excited about in the College of Nursing, but one particular project I'd like to tell you about is representative of one way that we have responded to the COVID-19 pandemic. This is a project that is led by Dr. Amy Barton. We applied for a rapid submission R01 that is allowing us to evaluate the sudden shift to telehealth amongst nurse-led models of care statewide. It's an example of an academic community partnership statewide. So we're excited about the possibilities and how it will inform sustainability of these models in the future.
A national trend, which we're very well positioned to participate in, is the reliance on what we call big data, which is data that is genetic, genomic, and which captures a multiplicity of elements and requires a remarkably sophisticated skill set in order to analyze. And that's something that I see becoming increasingly important on our campus and across the country.